Hello, welcome in. Hello. I'm so unfestive, but guys, this is all I got in me. A cozy gray turtleneck. That's all I got in me. The lips are red, festive, super festive. I was gonna wear like some kind of fancy Christmas outfit, but I actually had a little semi-formal at my house today with the group of kids who I homeschool. I homeschool my own kids. A group of us homeschool as a community kind of thing. So I have teenagers who come to my house on Tuesdays, and we had our semi-formal Christmas party today. Last week we had our pajama party and movie. My phone's not in charge, huh? Why now? Okay. She's good. She's good, but she's good. Leave me a comment. I'm doing free readings for you guys. I'll stay for about an hour. Free tarot, free medium. Leave me your questions. This is my volunteerism. I have been volunteering for as long as I can remember. And I love it. I love to be able to share with you guys. Give of my time to you. Somebody just said me too. Leave your questions in the comments, everybody. I can make predictions. I can give you guidance. I can speak to people in heaven for you. Real idealism, says Megawatt. Yes, that's me. You called? Get some energy flowing, my loves. Give me some questions. Where's the vibes? I can't pick you up. You don't let me. Okay, let me do a reading random, see what comes out for you guys, see who it's for. Here's Jamie, yay! Career direction for real idealism. Well, it says kind of give yourself permission to dream, okay? Give yourself permission to dream. It says, like, what do you want to do? Whatever it is that you dream of, you can be successful. So if you're in a bit of a traditional job right now and you dream of something bigger, then it's a yes from the universe. For you, real idealism, I have you as a King of Hearts, and I have you as collaborating with other people, especially probably you providing mentorship to somebody who's a little bit less advanced than you, something like that. And I see you moving toward independence. That can mean taking a path toward entrepreneurship or working for yourself kind of thing, being your own boss. Or it can mean moving into an apartment by yourself, or it can mean moving place or going on a trip or something like that. Okay? Does that help? Now, Jamie, what do you got on the go? Do you have any questions? You're welcome. Questions from Jamie? Let me see. Jamie, have you started the new endeavor, the new studies you were going to do? Because I'm getting, I see the world with childlike wonder. That's for you. That would indicate like seeing something with fresh eyes. So it might be referring to that kind of like new thing. Are you finding that it's kind of like opening up your eyes in a new way or helping you see things in a new way? Seeing the world with childlike wonder is kind of gaining a new perspective. Also, maybe Christmas. Do you find Christmas hard? Is Christmas, or is this, I'm getting trauma, but is your new studies unlocking some of your trauma from, okay. I see trauma with a love triangle, and maybe you are looking at, yeah, that's what it looks like. You're looking at this in a way like fresh eyes, or it's all coming back afresh, or if you haven't experienced that trigger yet, it might come up for you. And I see you taking a break actually from a lot of socializing. If you are like doing a lot of socializing right now, a break is going to be good for you, because I see 8 of Swords, a little bit of anxiety. So I have 10 of Swords and I have 8 of Swords, which is trauma and anxiety. But in between that, I have resting and I have friendships. So it looks to me like your social engagements, it will be helpful if you can do like cozy nights in rather than, yeah, right? Rather than real like party vibes, maybe more like grounded, cozy nights in. Hi, Krista. But look, this is you and a girlfriend. I see you and a girlfriend like hanging out together, and it's really healing, it's really therapeutic, and it's like this one girlfriend turns your swords into hearts. So a little bit of mixed messaging there, but I think it's just finding the experiences that make you feel good and trying to spend your time in ways that make you feel good. All right, let's get this guy from Morocco. Oh, good. Your guy from Morocco is showing as a soulmate. He's showing as a King of Pentacles and a Knight of Pentacles, which is a responsible, stable man. Is that true about him? Did you ever find out if he has like a wife and kids at home? Because he still looks like a father figure. Yes, he's 7 of Swords. I believe he has responsibilities. Okay. But you don't think it's a wife and kids? Because I kind of do. Remember, I keep saying that. I think he has children. But he doesn't say that to you, does he? Every time I read for him, it gives me the same thing. But, like, it can mean, like, his little cousins or something, or his little siblings. But I always get children in his cards. Give Jamie advice on him. Give Jamie advice on him, please. King of Pentacles. He is the King of Pentacles. Every time we do readings, know that he's the King of Pentacles. He's Father Lee. He's the King of Pentacles, always. He comes out. Which is, he's working and providing for other people. I think he's Mr. Right Now, Jamie. Yeah, you didn't miss anything, I don't think. But what I did say is I believe he has children. I believe he has children. Although it might be younger siblings or cousins that he provides for. But he hides information from you. But I think he's still Mr. Right Now. I think it's fine. Did you ask him if he has children in his life who he gives money to? Did you get to ask him that? And did he say no? Does he have kids? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I believe him, but I think it's fine. I don't think he's cheating on a wife or anything, but he hides information from you, but who cares? He's a soulmate in that you guys are meant to have a season of time together. So I think, see where it goes. I think you're not going to marry him. Do not introduce him to your kid. Only see him when you have extra time available to do so. And it's fine. You're allowed to have like a bit of a casual romance with him, okay? I wouldn't look at him as like a long-term thing though. I don't think. Unless it might change over time, okay? All right, my loves. Repeat your questions, guys. I know I saw some. Desmond, a card for Desmond, please. Desmond, it says, don't be sad. You have a lot of anxiety. And Desmond, are you married? Do you have a wife showing there? So is it a mother? Is your mother alive? She's alive. Do you see her very much? Okay. She's in your cards. Your mother is. Now for you, the message toward you said you have anxiety and you have depression. And in what ways do you treat that or take care of that? Your mother also is showing with like headaches or something. And your mother, I think, is really sad that you don't go visit her. You sleep a lot. So you might be in this cycle of, are you a bit reclusive right now and you're not going to see your family and that kind of stuff? Because I think if you could do one thing to help yourself, I think you need connection with your family, especially your mother, and if you have any siblings or anything like that. Does that make sense to you? Okay, Desmond, that's your advice. I hope that helps. Krista, can I get a card for Krista, please? Card for Krista. Tanya, stay tuned. Keep reminding me. Krista, love this for you. You're showing us Queen of Swords. You're like taking no baloney at this time, Krista. I'd like to know what's going on in your life right now because you're looking really saying it like it is to someone. And have you had a conversation with another woman recently, like a friend or a sister? And have you been giving advice to a friend and giving her advice about her boyfriend or somebody she's dating? Is that true? Okay. So the cards are telling you were right about that girl's like boyfriend type of guy. And the reason the cards are telling you about this is because they're telling you that you have a strong intuition and you kind of like know things and you should trust yourself. Like, I think you can actually predict the future. Do you know that about yourself? Yeah, so you can. So that's cool. Congratulations. You can see, I think you have visions. Because I think you looked at that guy and you looked at your friend and you read their energy, really. You did psychic them. And you said that would end up with her, either it would end up divorce, it would end up breakup, it would end up my friend getting hurt. And you're like, I can see it all unfold, right? And I think you actually get visions where what you see unfold actually would happen. So you should trust that. It can keep you safe too. Awesome. Now, Tanya, please. Can I get a message for Tanya? Tanya, do you have a man? Love that response. Okay. Okay. My question is, do I like him? Oh, look at Desmond giving me confettis. Thank you. Tanya's man, do I like him, please? Do I like him? Yeah, I like him for you at this time. You are enjoying his company. And it's good for now. Do I see it going anywhere? long term? Nah, you'll get sick of them. You're gonna get sick of them eventually. You're gonna be like, enough of your bullshit now. Roll over. Sleep on the floor. He's not perfect. Yeah, this is hilarious. Ace of Cups reversed and Ace of Wands reversed. I see you getting sick of them. It's same old moves over and over. He's not that creative after a while. Okay. Cute, Tanya. But he's good for now. Love it. Who else was asking me questions, my friends? I love that confetti someone gave me. That was fun. Like gold sparkles everywhere. Fireworks. Rhino. Yes, you've been asking me over and over, haven't you? I'm so sorry. What's your name again? Can I get a message for Rhino? What's my name again? What's my name again? Brian. Oh, dude. You got 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. It's a very dramatic conflict. A dramatic conflict. And it looks like you're not winning. Now, do you play video games? Is that what I see? Is this just a video game? Or is it like a game of some kind that you fight with others? If you gamble on those things, looks like you're losing this round, okay? I was singing the wrong words that time of Blink-182. I was singing What's My Name Again, but it's What's My Age? Oh, I'm such a dork. Not only do I sing Blink-182, but I sing it wrong. Perfect. Brian, what's up? Are you playing video games? Or what? Because if this were real life, I would want to try to figure out how to help you here. If it's a video game, it's not that deep. Doesn't matter. But if it's real life, I kind of want to know. Because it looks like you would be fighting. You're on a plane. Are you playing video games on the plane? Where are you going? Why are you lying? Okay, you're flying home to where from Florida? What are you lying about? Back to Alberta from Florida. You hid something in your luggage? I think the fact that you're on an airplane is causing me, like, I'm not getting a lot of clarity, but I'm getting a lot of shooting messages at me. It's like little strands of your energy is reaching me. I see lies and fighting. So I don't know what to tell you. You can either converse with me and tell me what you're fighting about or what the lies are, or I don't know what to tell you from there. I see lies and fighting in your cards, okay? If you want me to try to help you out, you can give me more information. I don't know. I think you hid something in your luggage or what? Katia. Will Katia's well-being improve, please? Katia's well-being. Will it improve, please? King of Pentacles for you. Is this a father of your children, Katia? Or what? What happened here? Okay, Brian. Katia, do you have a father of children in your life? Or is this your own father? Do you live with your father? Okay. Do you live with your father? Or tell me about your dad. Where is he? Is he alive? Do you live with him? Okay. So he's like the first thing that comes up in your cards. And tell me what's the Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles here. Oh, so he, your lack of connection with your dad contributes to your well-being. Are you aware of that? Or like to your lack of well-being? Are you aware that your relationship with your dad is one of your bigger issues? And do you do therapy around that? Because it's indicating like, if only, oh, you're not aware. So it says like, if only your dad had given to you, been generous to you, given you financial like investments, like inheritance, savings, those kinds of things. If only he had provided for you in the way that a father should, you'd be doing better than you are. Now, the cards have a bit of an unusual way of communicating sometimes. What that really means is that you have daddy issues and you need to go to therapy for it. He put you in scarcity, and you've been confused about your relationship with your dad. And therefore, if you have a very confused relationship with your father, you will always have confused relationships with men. So like, where are you in all of this? Like, what does your life look like right now? Do you do therapy? How old are you? Are you young? '20s, '30s, '40s? Okay. This makes sense, my lovey. In your early 20s, you are in your season of life where you're coming to terms with, I'm going to call it daddy issues just because it's relatable. We all know what that means. He failed you. And if you can start early with recognizing that he's the root of because your question to me was, will my well-being improve? The root of that lack of well-being is issues with your dad. So that root cause would have to be your focus. So like, when you ask me if your well-being will improve, what are you doing to take care of your well-being? Do you have habits, rituals, treatments? What are you actually doing to take care of your mental wellness? Can you tell me? Because I'll try to get you some guidance on where to go with your kind of wellness treatment. Habits. Okay. So are you getting enough sleep? Are you taking any medications? Positive mindset. Okay. I like that for you. That's good. It's not enough though. So what happens? Okay. So sounds like you're looking to spirituality only. So that's a good start. but it's not enough for you because you're not like mindset and manifestation is helpful for people who are already well. If they've already had a solid foundation and they have the privilege of stability, security, attachment figures, then mindset and manifestation and stuff is helpful. But you can't positive mindset your way out of trauma. So I think you've been led astray by maybe some coaches or something. You can't positive mindset or manifest your way out of trauma. Trauma is an injury. So if you have a broken leg, you're not going to manifest your leg better. Or you're not going to think, my leg is well, and that will cause it to heal. Okay? Do you guys understand? I hope that really helps you because you need trauma treatment. But you are doing well, like your positivity and your mindset is helping, but you need more than that. Okay? You need healing, treatment, medical treatment. Because trauma is a wound, the same as a broken leg is. Okay? And your trauma is rooted in your father. Yes. Trauma healing does help your physical health. It does, yes. Would you like to tell me what your physical ailments are? Yeah. So skin issues, inflammation, write that down. Inflammation can be a symptom of trauma, and inflammation can cause almost all health problems. So you would need to address inflammation. Now you can drink your ginger tea, and you can probably take some kind of anti-inflammatories or something. But if the trauma is still there, you need to address that as well. Okay? I'll do it all at the same time. You can do like all of your health treatments all at the same time. Okay, do you feel closure about that? Look, you are able to get well. This is you in the future. Katrina, I love that this came out for you. This is you in the future. You are able to get well. You are going to find that balance. You're going to do your own healing. You're going to plant your own gardens. You're going to get well. How's that for manifestation? Lulu wants a card. Lulu, in the house, chickie. Who's this guy? Did you cut somebody's... Did you slice him today, buddy? The emperor? Who's your emperor? Do you live with a man? Okay, Katrina. Hugs to you, my sweet. Lulu, who's the man in your cards? Do you live with one? Do you like them? Most important question. Chris, keep asking me, okay? Don't go. Just keep dropping it. You like him. Okay. Okay, God, she likes him. Do you have a daughter? Okay, no, this is a girl. Does your son have a girlfriend? How old is your son? Okay. Does he have a girlfriend or is he seeing somebody? Because what I see is what I think I see here, knowing the characters who are around you, is a girl maybe breaking your son's heart a little bit. Oh, okay. I see you and your man. I don't know if you had some kind of disagreement over your son. They have a third child on the way. I don't know. Your son is pretty much in his feels right now. I think something happened where he's feeling like disappointed, and you and your man are disagreeing over it. Now, maybe this hasn't happened yet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it might happen tomorrow, or it might happen in a year. I don't know. Somebody needs to help that, or his partner, the mom who is about to have the baby, needs like freezer meals. Have you done that yet? She needs some freezer meals and like some preparations. Like somebody needs to pack her bag for her. Somebody needs to clean, make sure, scrub the baseboards with a toothbrush kind of thing, because she wants it really clean and she can't do it herself. Is any of that making sense? Your son says, like, I try. He's like, I really, really try. But he feels really depleted and like he just can't do. He can't do enough. So, Lulu, if you live near them, maybe you are the one who needs to do a lot for that expectant mom. Freezer meals, scrubbing baseboards, packing bags, watching the other children. Are you able to help them with that? I wouldn't know what happened there's some fight that maybe you don't want to talk about with me, but, oh, so you're not close. Okay, that might be why there's such a issue, but you and your husband are fighting. What are you fighting about? Or there's some kind of issue. Did you ask him if you could go visit and he said no or anything like that? Do you know? You are fighting? Oh. What's the deal? What do you want to know about it? I just see you fighting, but what do you want to know? Why'd you tell me things are well? Because like when I said, oh, you live with a man, do you like him? No, the man you live with. The man you live with. What's happening with the man you live with? He's your husband. Okay, well, if you're happy, I'm happy. Congratulations on your latest grandchild. And if you can manage to, if you can't do freezer meals, maybe you need to, oh, so that's the young girl. Okay. See, you might need a one-on-one reading or something. Give her partner advice for his daughter. Yeah. Whatever those issues are, I would back off if I were him. It feels like it's not really his business, but we would have to have a one-on-one, I think. You got a lot going on. You got a lot of information. A lot of people. Firecracker. Yes, give her a card. For the love. Firecracker. You got Princess of Swords. Okay, Lulu. Nice chatting with you. Firecracker, I have a cat fight showing for you. Everybody's fighting a lot. Is it the moon or what kind of Saturn are we in? I don't know. You are fighting with another woman. What's the advice she needs on this? Is there a guy, or is there a love triangle? A guy between you and your friend? A guy coming between you and your friend? Okay. It's wrong of you and this other girl to fight over this guy. Who are you fighting with? Tell me then. Do you have a daughter? There's two women. So, there are other women in your life. So if this hasn't happened yet, it will. So you have two sons and he has two sons. So does he have a wife or something? It's you and another woman who are fighting. Or these actually look like young women. What I see here is two young women fighting over a man. And it's wrong for them to fight over this man. If it's not you, it's somebody else in your life. Things don't have to end in that situation. Just a tip, guys. If you ask me to just pull you a card, who knows what's going to come out? Oh, well, yeah, so you're fighting with another woman over a man. Exactly like I said, Missy. All right, if you ask me for a card, I don't know what will come out. It might be your whole life story. But why don't you guys ask me questions? It's going to be more efficient. Chris. Chris Gammy is here. Can I get a reading for Chris Gammy, please? Firecracker. I says, you're fighting with another woman over a man. And she says, no, I'm not. And then she says, my ex-best friend is with my ex-man. Hey, Katie. Can I get Chris's energy? Can I get Chris? Chris, you're getting impatient. You've been asking over and over. Chris, what's happening in your love life? Chris, can you comment and let me know if you're still watching? Chris Gammy. Is this romantic love or with a child, please? Show me Six of Cups if this is a child. Chris, do you have a son? Are you in a relationship currently? Emperor and Empress are here. This is either you and your husband or it's parents. How are your mom and dad? Or are you the Empress? Like, how old are you, Chris? Tell me first thing, tell me, how old are you? Okay, so that's you. Does he have children? Or are your parents passed on? He does. Are your parents still living? Okay. Chris, would you like to have a message from your dad, or would you like to know about your love life? It's all rushing in at me. From here on, guys, can you ask me questions instead of, you can ask to hear from somebody, or you can ask me questions. But when I'm just doing general for everybody, I'm getting your whole life stories here. Okay, let's hear from Chris's dad, please. What's his name, Chris? Hi, Wayne. He's the King of Hearts twice. He gave me in 2 decks. This deck and this deck. He gave me the King of Hearts. It feels like he would be a very loving man, if that was your experience or not. Look, 10 of Hearts. He feels very loving. Hi, Wayne. Do you also have a brother, Chris? No? Who's the... There are young boys who your dad would like to reach as well. So they look like your brothers to me, but maybe they are your friends or some cousins. Might be your dad's little nephews or some young boys is what it is. I think there's probably 2 or more. I don't know if there was someone who was around you when you were a child who was like your brother. Or you might have somebody in heaven who is brotherly. Might be, yeah, like neighbors, cousins type of feelings. But there are young men who are like brothers to you. I don't know if your dad is talking about them or if they're in heaven with your dad. What do you want to say about the Jacks, Wayne? What do you want to say about the Jacks? Are they alive or are they with you? I don't know. He kind of worries about everybody. Do you have a lot of cousins, Chris? It's a lot of Jacks. Okay, that makes sense then. He just worries about the whole family, especially your cousins, the young people. Like, he's really worried about the young people. But he says, like, I love them so much. He loves his nieces and nephews so much. And he worries about them all the time. He's like, I can feel him, like, in a fret. He's, like, fretful. It's okay, Wayne. I think the cousins are fine. I mean, everybody has, like, yeah, young guys especially, they might be a bunch of skeets, but it feels like they're all fine, Wayne. I don't think you need to be worrying about them. Look, one young man left his mother, said goodbye to his mother. Now, Chris, do you have a cousin who died? What is this? Yes, you do have a cousin who died? He had to leave his mother? If that's the case, he's with your dad in heaven. Anybody related to you in heaven, they're all together and they all want to give messages to you, pretty girl. They want to call you, they're calling you a beautiful girl and a confident girl and a powerful girl in a way. Like, they say that you have a special quality to you and they all like talking to you, I think. I don't know if you've ever tried communicating with them, but they like talking to you. And maybe they mean here right now, they like talking to you. Chris, do you have any questions for your dad? I see trauma. I would say that's your cousin. Yeah. If your cousin's mother is still living, your cousin is saying, why doesn't mom go speak to a medium? Does that make sense to you? He says, why doesn't mom do that? Okay, my sweet. I might not get a whole lot of clarity, but I feel a lot of energies around you and I feel a lot of love. And I feel like your family is very close and they all really have a lot of concern and care for each other. And your cousin and your dad really do try to communicate with everybody. And I think they would both like it if your family were able, like, maybe come to me or get a medium reading or something. Do you want to ask anything, any questions to your dad? Somebody's protecting their stomach area, like clutching their gut, clutching their gut, and they don't know what the problem is. So does somebody that you know have stomach issues right now? It's not just lactose intolerance or something. It's like pretty significant pain, I think, that causes them to clutch. Do you know what I'm referring to? Okay. How old is she? Okay. Tell me what is happening. I mean, I think probably endometriosis and stuff. Has she been able to receive like examinations and information about, for like, not fertility but womb stuff, like endometriosis, those kinds of things? Does she have children yet? She needs to see a mother doctor. She needs to see gyno. Does she see gyno? Oh, well, there you go, my sweet. She needs to go get all that checked out. I don't think it's anything life-threatening, nothing like that. I think it's even possible that if she wants more children, I think it's possible she could have more. I mean, I'm not making a prediction that she will, but I think it's possible. Like, her stomach issues don't seem to me to like be cutting her off from childbearing or anything like that. But she needs to see a mother's doctor, which is gynecologist or I don't know if they'll send you to an obstetrician if you're not pregnant. I'm not too sure about that stuff. But you don't need to worry too much about it. She just needs to see the right people to get the right like medicines. How old is your daughter's child, Chris? Is she a diva? Oh my God, does she give her mother a real hard time? Is she like relentless with like in a cute way? Like, she never friggin' stops. I think she has tea parties like all day long. It's like mom is like constantly drinking fake tea. Or if it's not that, it's like something similar to that. Maybe they're always playing restaurant or something like this. That little girl, she's like 4 going on 14. And she's like really dramatic. And her poor mother, it's like no wonder her mother can't get to the doctor because she's always playing tea party. She got too much on her plate. Oh, that's cute. But they really do want us to know that your daughter needs to go to the doctor. It has to be her top priority. Now, again, remember I said it's not life-threatening, but she just needs to she needs to take care of her health. We wait until, do you know I didn't go to the doctor for 15 years? That is astronomical neglect. Because I was taking care of everybody else. All right, Chris. I'm going to close your dad out. Dad says blessings, I think. I don't know if your dad would pray, but it seems to me like he's saying I'm praying for your daughter or blessings on her or bless her. Like bless her little heart, but I think he's actually like blessing her stomach too. Would that be unusual for your dad? I think that's what he's saying. Okay, Chris, how do you feel about that? All good? Candace wants to hear from her nanny. Candace wants to hear from her nanny, please. Look! Aw, there's Nan. Danielle, ask me again when I'm finished with Candace, okay? Hi, Nan. Candace, what's your nanny's name? And is your pop? Do you? Oh my God, that's the sweetest thing I ever heard. That is the best thing I ever heard in my life. Where's Pop? Where's her husband? Were they together? What's this about her husband? Is Pop in heaven? Or there's something weird about the two of them, like, were they together when they died? Candace. Candace, can you tell me anything about your pop? Is he alive or passed? And did they have, what do you know about their relationship? Because I see a mean man here. So who's the mean man? But it's weird because they have a Two of Hearts too. So what was her relationship like with her husband? There's a Ten of Swords. Oh, makes sense because there's two. So, because I'm like, this is weird. So here's the mean man. Here's the loving man. Okay? But she was very traumatized by the first one. And her second husband, what she is saying is that it wasn't fair to her second husband because she was so traumatized by her first one that she was like, I couldn't love my second one as much as I wanted to. Now, that being said, she's the Queen of Hearts. So she did love him, but she sees herself as fighting with him a lot. Like, she says, I fought with my second husband, but it was only because I had been so traumatized by my first one. Now, she wants to say, she's asking me, what is the future for the children? So she's asking about all of her grandchildren. What is the future going to be like for them? And it's, in a way, I feel like she's kind of like the grandmother of all. Like, she just wonders, what about the children? Like, all the children of the world. I think, was she a church lady? I don't know if she did missions or if she just cared really deeply about all the children. If she did volunteering with children or anything like that. I'm getting a little bit, do I get church vibes from her? Or teacher? She's got a lot of story, right? She's telling me a lot. She'd like to write a book. She could write a book. So I don't know how far we should get into it here. But she loves her daughters. No matter what her daughters said, she still loves them. I think there was one daughter that maybe was a bit feisty or something. She loves them anyway. She's talking about moving houses. She's talking about saying goodbye. She's talking about, if it's not church, it's like public service. And I feel like she was somebody who donated her time to care for children. Public service. Like, it feels like she was in a choir or a church that they did like gift baskets or I don't know what. You might not know that. That might have been when she was a young woman. And she says she would like to say to you and her daughters, don't take love for granted and don't take each other for granted. Okay, Candace? Would you like to ask her anything? Okay. Do you know what she's saying? So hilarious. She's saying, I can fly. Did you and your nan used to watch Peter Pan? She's kind of giving me that song, Think a Happy Little Thought. And she's saying, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. And she's also talking to the boys. And she says, boys, you can do anything, okay? Boys, you can do anything. She says, you can be very successful when you put your mind to it. Just think happy thoughts and you can fly. No wonder you have a tattoo of her. She's very sweet. I don't know if she was a very spiritual person in life, but she has a very strong sense of faith and spirituality in this form. And she's giving you the love card. Who was next? I had somebody else asking for a medium reading, so this will be my last one. There was someone I said to the person, keep asking me, Danielle. Yeah. Danielle wants to hear from Uncle Terry, please. He likes my candle, he said. He's like, that's a nice candle. He's like, I'd like to have one of them. He was like your father. He was like your father, Danielle. He says, I looked out for you as if you were my own child. He always had an eye on things. Like things didn't go past him. He was always on the lookout. Just, keeping you safe. He's a nice energy. I really like Uncle Terry. He's trying to give me a compliment. He's like, what can I say to like be nice to this young girl? So he's like, that's some nice candle you got. It's like, where'd you buy that? Where can I get one of those? Like he's trying to make small talk with me to be nice. It's like, what can I compliment her on? Oh, Terry. Okay, very cute. Danielle, does he have sons and a wife? Who did he leave behind? Let me ask it that way. Who did he leave behind? Yeah, that's who I see. Here's his daughter. She's absolutely beautiful, he says. Absolutely beautiful. He says, my daughter is so beautiful that she'd break your heart. That's how he puts it. He says, you can't even look at her, because if you look at her, she'll break your heart. She's so beautiful. I think she really is too. And his son, he's very proud of his son. How old is his son now? Is he an adult? He's very proud of him. And did the children leave the mother's house yet? Like maybe they're adults and they moved out? Is that the case? Yeah, because you said about grandkids, so I guess so. Yeah, so there's something about when they moved out from their mother. The mother didn't like that very much at all. And I think she might have been a bit mad at maybe her son. I don't know if she would have said about her son, like, he's leaving me, something like that. And the son kind of felt the same way, I think. I think the son and the mother didn't really want him to move out, or it was just extra hard on them, I think. Yeah? I think the son felt the same way. He was like, Mom, I don't want to do it to you. I don't want to leave you either, but it's like 40 years old now. So the move is there. But Dad was watching over Mom when, thanks, Matt. When the moving was happening, Dad was watching over Mom. And that's why, like, it seems like it all worked out in the end. I think she just had a lot of anxiety, but the anxiety seemed to melt away. And actually, I think she might actually enjoy living. Does she live by herself now? What's her living arrangement now? Because she looks like she kind of enjoys her own space, at least. Maybe having some space to herself, some time to herself. Anyway, I think Terry says that it's good for her. Whether or not she likes it, Terry says it's good for her to have her own space and have some time to herself. He's like, finally, girl, just have your own time, Leah. But she really misses him. She really misses him a lot. Has she moved on? Has his wife ever dated anybody? He's asking. Aww. Three of Hearts, Three of Swords is Sora. Was she still, like, does she still pine for him? I think she makes an effort to, like, say his name every day. Keep his memory alive. I guess she keeps pictures of him around. I mean, of course you would. But, I got 333 here. And if she's not getting out with her friends a lot, he's like, time to get out of the house now. But it feels like he's been gone quite a long time. Does she play cards? Where's she going? She goes somewhere. Maybe you don't know. She goes somewhere and there's some man who tries to talk to her. And Terry doesn't like that. Anything else, Terry? Aw, he keeps giving me Three of Swords. What? How did he pass? He's giving me the same cards over and over. How did he pass, Danielle? Three is looking in the future. Why is this King of Swords here? And yeah, I wouldn't date if I were her. How old is she? If she ever does start to date, it looks like she would meet a mean man. So I might avoid that if I were her. Doesn't look great. So you keep an eye on that, Danielle. If your aunt decides to go out on a date with somebody, or decides to let a man, like, help her with something, maybe he's only helping her do housework or, like, repairs on her home, but you keep an eye on it, okay? For your uncle. He says you keep an eye on that. Okay, Danielle, do you have any questions for him? He says goodbye. It's more like a see you later. Like, as if the phone call is over. He just says, bye now. See you later. Okay? You're welcome. You are welcome. All right, my loves, I'm going to pull out a concluding reading for the collective to see if there was anything missing from this evening that needs to be brought into light. If there's someone here who is needing guidance, please speak to my collective. Somebody here needs to know that you are unstoppable. They say, even though the journey is long, you will reach your destination. The paradise that you are leaving was not really paradise. Where you're going will be easier. Life is going to be easier. Thank you, Matt. See you later. Life is going to be easier where you're going, they say. It says you're afraid because you can't see. And so you're walking really slow. And it's an uphill climb and you're doing it in the dark. And so that's really slow work. And I feel like you're probably, your feet are wet and you can't see a thing. And so it's really slow work. But they say what you don't see is that you have everything you need in your backpack. Amy, come back to me next Tuesday, okay? I'll be here next Tuesday doing free medium readings around the same time. What you can't see is that you have all the tools you need in your backpack. You're like Dora the Explorer. Backpack, backpack. And you are the King of Light. The King of Light is somebody who you can see the way. You have like night vision. Just put on your night vision goggles. Then you'll be able to see. And then you'll be able to go even faster up that hill. Okay? Advice for the King of Light. It says reach out for the help you need, for help when you need it. Collaborate. There's something here. It says you're faking that you are okay with being in separation from the one that you love. And it says reach out and collaborate. And if you do, you will be happily ever after. How's that? And I'll give you a book quotes for some hints. Maybe the universe is one grand story, and who says that can't be changed in the telling? Once she might have felt guilty to feel so alive with the dead all around her. Now she knew she'd need that light for the darkness ahead. Thank you all for joining me, everybody. Shine bright out there. I'll see you next week.